Okay, I got my coffee. And that was a good timing, too, because one of the dogs knocked over their water bowl, and I had to... I just realized I didn't refill their water bowl. But that's what they get for knocking it over. Okay, let's keep going. We completed the Hall of Records. We're not going to go there yet. There's nothing to do there. We're going to go up this bridge. Now, for all of these animations, I'm going to let them play through the first time. Look at this. You can actually look down there. There's a cannon and a little lake. And there's a waterfall over there. Oh, no, there's not. So yeah, the first time through, I'm going to let all these animations play throughout, but as we continue through the game, I'll hit spacebar to quickly move through. It helps in this game to have a spatial awareness of where everything is, because this whole game was built as a giant set. They show it in the making of the game, and we're actually on a camera running through a track through the giant set. You could stand in the set. They built two models, I think. One's the giant set that's life-size, not quite life-size, but you could stand in, and then there's another one that's smaller that they probably did wide shots or something from. So it's very... So I guess the reason I'm telling you that is because the whole game is logical. It's logically consistent. So when we saw outside that one window towards that bridge, that is exactly where it is in relation to the game, to the building that we were in. Okay, so this puzzle has no instructions, just like this game. Doesn't tell you what's actually going on. So we just kind of gotta figure out what to do. Okay, and then after a while, if you were to go back, you can see, okay, these were not TNT when we started, so maybe the goal is to make it all... dynamite. And there it is. What's interesting is it looked like the buttons that represented the little man were, they drew from there, whereas the ones on the right, what did they do? They switched to over there. Hey, so now we got Duds over there. I don't know why he couldn't just do it by himself, but he had to use the magical screen. That will never be useful ever again in the entire world. Ever. Okay. This area is a little more desolate. If we look to the left, oh, a tree. Go ahead. Have a snack, little buddy. Okay, if you do it again, music is creepy, isn't it? I like it. He has a bit longer of a burp. Now if you do it a third time, I'm just gonna wait. What kind of stomach does he have that it can contain this much gas? And that, what kind of lungs does he have that he doesn't need to breathe? What sort of gastronomic system does Clayman actually have? You know, when we first did this, when I was first playing this game, I thought maybe it was glitching out, that it had a problem. Okay. It's like one of those Family Guy jokes where it starts out funny and then it's not really funny anymore. And then it goes on long enough that it kind of becomes funny again. But this is loads funnier than Family Guy. There's a lot more class and sophistication to that joke than Family Guy has. We're going to go over here. Excuse me. Open this up. I like how he can just open it up. We got a Triceratops Stegosaurus head here. And it's going to start some water flow. So initially, you have no idea. What is that all about? Well, I will show you later. First, we're going to go over here. Now, one thing you wanted to do when you were first playing this game is do a 360 everywhere, so you could just see everything and see if there were any other options. Ooh, spooky. The reason being, because the first playthrough I would turn right to exit here. Oh, that's a hint, though, right there. Oh, and look! There's a red-roofed house there, isn't there? But I never saw this. How many hours did this take to film? To move him every single time? They even did little things like his lips bouncing around for momentum. What is that thing doing back there? How did it get there? Who put it there? Is it a space monster that just happened to land there? Don't eat it. Don't eat it, Clayman. Even this, they took the time out to make this gag. Which probably added another 80 hours of work. I have no idea how long it takes to actually film claymation, but I can't imagine it's ever quick. Get some Looney Tunes slapstick humor here. So the music playing is Pop Goes the Weasel, because apparently this is called a weasel, but I don't know how I know that, or where I found that out, or how anybody found that out. Okay, so we learned earlier that Clayman can't die, right? There's only one place and it's clearly marked. So what happens if you walk into that? You should die, right? Well. Oh, he lost his head. It's okay, though. He can make more. So silly. Okay, we light it, and let's give the weasel a little gift. It's a big tongue. It's Willie Trombone. Look at that. Okay. What does that do for us? So Willie, we're actually going to run into him later in that area that we saw him just there. Just now. Okay, so this actually opens something up for us that wasn't just all fun and games. So he was just hiding out back here in that little spot. There's this claw thing. I like the music. So this is kind of weird. What's happening here? Like, it looks like it turns like a 90-degree angle. Thankfully, you can't fall off the edge. That would be terrifying. That will come in later. Okay. Does that button look familiar? This is a horrible puzzle. This is kind of like the Hall of Records, where it's just make them click a lot, make them wait, them being the player. And just go around in a circle. Okay. Foghorn sound. That's 2. We need 1 more. Why do we need 1 more? I'll show you. Ugh, this is so awful. Because then he stops to turn it around, and then it stops. Okay. And we only have to do it once, and never again. And we're done. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's the music box is still there. But we have no further use of it. It served its purpose. In fact, oh no, we're not done back here. We have to come back here once more, once that track is completed. How do I remember all this? Okay, go through here. So when I first played this game, all of this took hours to figure out. Hours. Days. And I was a dumb kid, too. So I didn't really pay attention. I didn't think much about anything. Except homework and girls. Okay, now if we didn't turn on the previous Triceratops head, this one would not be working. So that was the purpose of turning that one on earlier. Okay, now he takes a drink of water, calling into question his gastroenteronomical. Okay, this is what takes into question his gastrointestinal tract again, because I can just spit. I don't remember the number of each. Look how much water he has to just spit out, though, from that one drink. But we're trying to match the sounds here to the sounds there. Okay, the last 2 were right. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bum, bum. Let's listen to it again. I think this is a 4. This is a 5. Bum, 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 bum. 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 0, 1. Or 4, 2, 3, 0, 5. Closer. This is going to be 3. 1. 2. And 5. Kaspush. Meaning it's full. There it is. Yeah, I don't have them all memorized. And these first puzzles, with the exception of... Oh, hold on.
Hey, Clayman! Say knock knock.
I still don't understand this. What is this guy, and why did he say that? Does that mean he would have just let me in if I knocked? He's like a man in a TV box. And you never interact with him again. So it's just a one-time gag, I guess. He'll follow you. What was I saying? Oh, a lot of the puzzles are randomized. Like the H was randomized, but that one with the flutes, the water flutes, is not. Okay, let's look out this window. Okay, yep. That should look familiar. That's a claw track to a red-roofed house. Where have we heard about a red-roofed house before? Excuse me. Okay, this is why I left the spikes to the right. That button controls these, and they created the ladder now. Oh, look, that cannon. we saw that from the bridge. Let's go ahead and go up. Okay, here is the last of those foghorn buttons. There's a disc here. Let's look out the window. Okay, where is that? I believe that is... Actually, I'm not sure what that is. It's not helpful. In Willie's notes, he reveals that this is his pet, Frenchie. It is so gross. If it looks familiar in any way, if you ever grew up playing Earthworm Jim or watching the TV show, this is the same creator. So throughout the game, as you're collecting these discs, there's multiple places to deposit them, and you can watch them in any of them. So you're kind of getting more of the story as you go. Let's go ahead and just watch. Oh, I've collected a lot. Look at that. Okay.
It all starts with Hoborg, a being who had to
Okay,
create.
it's one of Quater's 7 sons.
He had to. He
Looks
makes the
familiar.
world full of beauty and wonder. This world, the Neverhood, a world where he could live forever and evermore.
Look familiar.
Hoborg thought this world would make him happy, but it make him sad. Walking around his big, beautiful new world make him feel all alone.
Really?
But then, Hoborg get him an idea. He said,
I know. I'll make a friend to enjoy this world with me.
Don't know what these seeds are.
With you by my side, I'll make more.
"Corral!"
No! I mean, no, Clog. This crown is the only thing that you cannot have.
Sitting in the throne room, Hoborg start thinking about who he make next.
Huh? What? My crown!
So, clearly that happens. Everything that we're seeing there occurs after Hoborg went and picked up the clay and dumped a bunch out. So, yeah. I don't know, man. It sounds like I couldn't just knock. I had to do it both times. And then now whenever I click the button, it'll still do it. But I don't think I have to go there anymore. Now we're going to see what those 3 foghorn sounds were for. So just imagine, this would all take a lot longer if you're exploring, trying to figure things out, trying to put it together. Willie gives you a hint, make the 3 foghorn sounds. If you push those buttons again, they go brrr. But if you push them to make the foghorn sound, they light up here, these light up, and you can unlock these. If they're not unlocked, it just goes cha-chunk. And since we made all 3, we can now go through, and we have entered the lake. Huzzah. There's the waterfall. There it is. Okay, I always thought when I was first playing, do those symbols mean anything? They do not. They do not. Okay. There's one thing I don't like about this game, and it's this upcoming puzzle. This is the first half to this puzzle. and we're just gonna suffer through it now. So it's every time I push this button, it's gonna make a symbol. I have to draw the symbol. Antenna. I drew that wrong. Squiggly line. Oh, that was a bad drawing. Cauliflower. Face. Alien face. Whatever, I don't know what it is. I kind of drew it, whatever. A lollipop. Okay, there's a sound here, there's a noise, so I just gotta write noise. That one's repeated. Oh, that's the cauliflower. It's like a guy with a hat. It's the neighborhood. Kind of had names for all of these. And we're back to the elephant. So I have drawn those down in my notes. Something fell out. I appear to have a dollar bill that I'm just going to throw everywhere in this notebook, as well as an old driver's license in here. And this is very old. I don't know why it's still in here. This is set to expire on my birthday in 2017. Okay. All right. So that's all we get out of that. Yeah. Yeah, I drew that part backwards. That's okay. They're different enough. I'll show you later where that comes in to play. Okay. There is a cannon here. Let's go play with the cannon, because that seems smart. Okay. We just push this big red button. See my water pool in there? Excuse me. The coffee went down the wrong way. Okay, these symbols might appear familiar. No, they wouldn't. Those ones might. These are the symbols that we found downstairs. They allow for more options in here. That's slightly terrifying. Now you're just looking out into the emptiness of space. We can't do anything with this right now because we do not have these three symbols. So for now we're just gonna head on out and go in here. Another puzzle. Okay, so this is kind of a spatial reasoning puzzle. Do they fit? Do the symbols we see here fit? So you got to use kind of the top edge here. So this is not angled, so that's not going to be it. Neither is that. This one's angled, so that's got to be it. So the B is upwards toward the top, so that's got to be it. There's like an E here going to the top left, I think. Is that it? I kind of guessed on that one. Okay, the IP is upside down. I believe that's it. The B is down. Yep, that's it. Okay, there's only one of those left. Only one of those left. And this one. Okay, so now we've got this arrow. We can click that. Now what this does, we go back outside. The bridge appears to be gone, but it is not. We can actually now go down. Ah, hijinx. Now, if you try to push that down arrow button to get the stairs to form before the lake is drained, maybe I should have shown you that, but it just bounces against this silvery sheen of water and it stays up. So, okay, if we go over here, danger, don't jump in the drain, you will die. That seems clearly marked. Let's save our game. Save it, override it, because when I first played this game, I decided, against all reasoning and against the warnings of the instruction manual, where you would die only in one area where it's clearly marked, I decided to jump in, and then I saved the game during this animation. Some say he's still falling. And then it goes to the credits. So I had to restart the whole game because every time I loaded it, it was during that animation as he was falling. Okay, we see a building here. And apparently it goes up and there's something up there. And it's clearly very wet. There was something I needed over here. I apologize. We're not going that way yet. Because we do need to go over here. We need to look that way. Oh, one of these claw ride thingies. Huzzah. The name of this song is Southern Front Porch Whistler. Okay, now there's a couple things of note. Would you go? There we go. He got stuck, I guess. Okay, and as this is going, we're actually going around the lake bed walls. It just, you don't see it. Okay, there's a radio up here playing this song. We need to remember that. It's the one with cowbells. Okay? That is randomized. Actually, I don't think I've... Usually it's playing a certain song, and that's not it. So it's rare to hear a different one. Okay, you can kind of see it's curving in. I think we're under the bridge now because it's dark. There's shadows. What's casting light here is the question. Let's go this way first. There's something over here I want to show you. I think it's this way. Okay, we got a couple options there. I believe this is the way I wanted to go. This game is just making you just click the button a lot. Okay. I mean, we'll go check everything out here, but... Okay. And we're going. And we're going. Backtracking. Who built all this? Why did Hoborg build it like this? Okay, yeah. This is where I thought it was going. Okay, we're under the bridge. Well, the camera's under the bridge. Yeah, there's the bridge. Guess where we're going? That's right, up to the red-roofed house, which was described a little bit in the intro. Okay, we have a W. That's for Willie. Got some Cheerios on the wall. And there's a picture of Dad, which we saw earlier on the Hall of Records wall. His name is Ottoborg. There's his boots, Willie's boots. Is that a belt? There's a shirt there. But man, so this is the red-roofed house that Big Robot Bill was carrying. Okay, there was one lamp in there. And that was producing light. That's the one thing in the whole universe here, in this whole world, producing light. All the light you see in the Neverhood is from Willie Trumbo's lampshade. Or his lamp. Okay, let's go back. So that's a nice little Easter egg. You get to see inside the red-roofed house that was described in the Hall of Records, back in the instruction manual. And he has a picture of Dad. Isn't that sweet? So you learn a bit about Willie before you actually meet him. Let's go ahead and go up. I think we have 2 more ways to go. There's an up there. So you can see there's that. Yeah, I know where this goes. Yep. The cannon monument. This cannon was put here by Hoborg. Scratched out, Clog. You might recognize that name. Hoborg said his name when an individual was trying to grab his crown. He said, "No, Clog. This crown is the one thing you cannot have." So, we're learning about some trouble in the Neverhood. Oh, and he mentions calling it the Overhood or the Everhood. And then at some point, it gets changed to the Neverhood. Oh, and we saw that just a moment ago. Okay. We need this. So this is, blue is at 2. If I can draw it, yellow, is that yellow? Is that green? I don't know what that is. This is where the game gets tough for me, guys. And that's red, I think. That's pretty easy. I probably don't need to draw this down, write this down, but I'm going to. Just in case I forget. Okay, and if we continue this way, so we need those for later. For one of the most frustrating puzzles in the game when I first played it. Had no idea what to do. I think this is just a dead end, which is just cruel. Yeah. Down to nowhere. I wish he could just jump off right there. Because we are done with this area and never coming back. No, go up. Bah. I don't like these claw ride things. Is this the right way? Or did I need to go... I needed to go right. to get back. We are leaving. Marines, we are leaving. Yeah. Back around. Go, Clayman. And still at this point, you have no idea who is Clayman. How did he get here? Why was he sleeping there? What's he doing? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit space here so we can quickly get over there. Okay, there's another radio here. At this point, Willie says something on in his letters that says, "I'm playing my favorite radio on the lake walls," something like that. So we just have to find the right radio station, and when I click it, it moves to find a different radio station. So there's different songs. I think this is the right one. No, that's... Oh, that is it. Okay. But, listen to that. Listen to this.
Now faster.
And if you're wondering if this is on the soundtrack, it is. And the name of this track is An Elf Sings His ABCs. And there's more. Lots of different music here, but hold on.
Sound effects record number 33. Man facing backwards taking a shower.
Hold on, that one's not funny enough.
Sound effects
This one.
record number 32. Man reading. Man relaxing. Woman in outer space.
So it's just a bunch of sound effects of silence. Which is great. Okay. So you just find the right radio station. So there's a bunch in there, and they're all on the album. So you can listen to that amazing stuff anytime. This is the part where I have trouble. Okay, there's this machine here. We're going to go visit this machine. And immediately there's something down there. But we'll see. These do something. Okay. So there's that. So you can mess around with that for a little bit. You can turn the light on over here. Bobby. This is the whole clue. Bobby. Now I'm colorblind, at least moderately, but for those of you who are color non-deficient, color attuned, you might quickly piece together blue, orange, blue, blue, yellow. And if you go in here when the light's on, you can see the crystals. You just kind of spin them around and stuff, but this doesn't do anything. Light comes on, but it's too bright. So we've got to go turn the light off. And you're going to have to bear with me here because we need them to be blue, orange, blue, blue, yellow, and some of these colors look similar to me, so let's see how close we are. Those look like blue, which we don't need. We need one to be orange, so let's just work the first two until we get blue, orange. No. That looks like maybe purple? Those two look the same to me. So we're close enough. Definitely not blue, definitely not orange. Okay, is that orange? That might be red. This one looks blue. Blue. That might be yellow. Bear with me here, people. Blue. Is that orange? Let's presume that it is for a moment. Just need a yellow. That's a purple, I think. That's a red. I don't know if that's orange. That might be yellow. Is that orange? That is probably orange. Is that orange? Guys, I can't tell. Nobody's home. I'd call my wife over and ask her for help. What is that? Those three are the same. Which one's yellow? Did I go through them all? Crap, I did go through them all. So this one's definitely wrong. This is definitely not orange. Oh, and these might not be blue. Oh, this isn't blue. I'm changing too much. Pay attention. That's still not blue. Was that yellow? Let's just do this one. Boo. It's so painful. Not blue. Not orange. Maybe it was orange. That's probably orange. Definitely not blue. The name of the song is Operator Plays a Little Ping Pong. Is that orange? Is that blue? Is that yellow? Crap. I'm so screwed. May still not be blue. Oh, I'm so screwed. Ugh. What's wrong? Orange, blue, blue, yellow. This game is not inclusive. I wish they had a colorblind mode. Give me X's and O's or something. This is not orange. That might be yellow. I think these three are blue. Is that not yellow? Oh boy. Is that yellow? That's yellow. Right? Oh no, that's definitely wrong. Guys, I can't see anything. I need to call somebody for help. I don't know who's around. That's red. Those are both red, right? Do I have a blue wrong? I probably have a blue wrong. Is that orange? Let's presume that that's orange. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Whew. Okay. We got shrunk. Okay, we're now mice. We're moving over this way. Okay, into a new room. Oh, look, a disc, but we can't get that. I like that he moves faster. Too bad he couldn't move that fast when we were going through the Hall of Records. Okay, this is where those 3 beakers on the lake wall come into play, and I'm glad I wrote them down because I forgot them already. So blue is to there, and these 2 were just right there. I remember first playing this, and this one is randomized, and I just tried so many random combinations, got so frustrated with this part. Is that a fire extinguisher back there? I never noticed that. Okay, we're going to grab this disc. Now, it appears that we're stuck in this room, but really what we have to do is just explore. Look, it's a fwa sheep. Little ping pong. I think this might be Numeron. That was the same one. Still the same one. I'd like to see something different, please. What are you doing? There we go. That's no, that's Numeron, which he did not have a picture earlier, but that is him. It says he's a pile of blocks. That's Bert. This, don't know. This is clearly Autoborg, Willie's pappy. There's Hoborg. Which one was this? Homeman, maybe? I don't know. That thing's missing a head. Don't know who this is, but there's a little button here. And that ladder popped down for us. So that's the whole puzzle here. Just you gotta explore a little bit. Oh, that's Ogdilla. There's the specs. Is that all 7 of them? And there's Arvin. I got so sick of the song when first playing this game because I was stuck here for so long. Okay. Another disc. I'm going to go ahead and put all the discs in. We'll see where we are at this point in the game. Obviously, on your playthrough, you might have a different number of discs because you may not have found as many as I have yet. Let's see where we are. Wow, that's a lot. We're not going to watch it, though. We'll watch it later. You have to watch it at the end of the game. Okay, that's what this was up there. A little Flintstones vehicle. Those little wires down there. I never noticed that. Look at that. Okay, let's look at the control panel. Well, it wants us to click this nail and that. And kapow. Guys, we can teleport now. Okay, where the hell are we? I love this part. I love this part. Because, okay, you've got this. Looks like a chain. There's a pin. And this chain actually runs all the way down there. That looks familiar, right? That's the throne room that we saw in the video. If we look to the right, voila, we have the entire Neverhood. This is where the game started. That's the nursery. There's the cave with the 3 foghorns that led to the bridge. Oh, notice that the bridge is up, even though we put it down. And, the stairs, I mean. There's the bridge. There's the TNT room. There's where the water was. There's the tree where we burped a lot. And this is where the weasel came out, or back here, rather, I think. Which means that the claw, I think that might be the claw right there. So now we see why the claw stopped. It just ends right over there. Okay, but clearly, oh, and there's the cannon. I love this old pixelated style back in the 90s. I don't know what it is. It just, maybe it's nostalgia, but I love it because it keeps things kind of mysterious in some sense. So now we can see there's more over here. We've only been to half of the Neverhood. Maybe 3/5. And where is the Hall of Records, right? Because if we walk in, we actually went to the left. So that doesn't quite line up as well. That probably was filmed elsewhere. Because if we walked in, excuse me, sorry, it would be over here. And then it goes to the left. It must wrap around a bit. And then you look out and you see that. That's what we saw. Now from, where was the one room? Oh yeah, from the teapot we saw I'll fly in here. We saw a red dome. I still don't exactly know what that was. Maybe that's over here or something. I'm not sure. But let's sit back and enjoy this show. So jazzy. Why is he even doing this? Why is he even trying? Does he know what he's doing? Use your legs, Clayman. Deadlift. So who's this individual? Because he doesn't look like anybody we've seen before. I wonder how they filmed that, with it spinning through the air. On the ground, and they just took different shots of it. So what's interesting is that he pulled the pin that was chained to the throne room, which is the other side of the Neverhood, but the first side is the one that's moving. This universe doesn't make sense, at least not in the way that we know it. I like the impact shockwave in his body. Still makes me laugh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The tree cut in half. Oh, so satisfying. Don't be angry, buddy, whoever you are. We don't know who you are. I like how there's just... It's an island in the sky. Now if we look, it's put together. It's put together. Very nice. Nothing else for us to do here. Actually, let's go ahead and call it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. We will continue on. We're going to get to explore that side of the Neverhood next time. See you then.